I was actually a student assistant before this current job. I applied to work in the library my sophomore year of college, and I was hired into this very department.
I was a former student during my entire undergraduate. I worked here at CMET. It was a great experience for me. I got a lot of mentorship from not only the staff within this department, but within the library and on the campus community. It's, what am I looking for? It is gratifying.
So I started as a graduate student worker in the library, and my experience and skills that I gained with a student job helped me get the job that I have now as the digital project manager.
I think people should consider working at the library because it makes you more familiar with the resources that you have available, resources that many students don't take advantage of. Plus, the people here are wonderful and amazing and genuinely want to see you succeed in your academic career. It's an amazingly supportive environment to be in.
Hello, and welcome to the University of Oregon Libraries. I'm Patrick Moore, a 2007 alum and current Human Resources Manager of the University of Oregon Libraries. After high school, and a few years trying to figure out what I wanted to do with my life, I realized that without a higher education, I wouldn't get very far. So I ditched my glamorous telemarketing job and enrolled in school. I still needed to work, so I turned to the U of O Career Center for help. At the time, I got a job in what is now the Holden Leadership Center as one of their student assistants. It was there that I had an excellent supervisor, mentor, and someone who invested in my early professional career. She taught me more than the tasks associated with my job. She taught me about professionalism, how to communicate with a diverse constituency, and most importantly, how to market myself to future employers. After I graduated, I applied for and accepted a position in the law library. When the position of HR manager became available, I put forth my name and was chosen to fill that role. So to say that the University of Oregon Libraries has been supportive of my career and professional goals would be an understatement. They've made me a part of their family.
Overall, this job has meant a lot to me. I've noticed it's really helped me develop as a person over the past 4 years here.
Because I've worked at the front desk of the library, a lot of my just social skills, my interpersonal skills have developed to an extent that I don't think they would have if I hadn't had this experience.
Since I've worked at the library, it's definitely impacted me positively. The networking is something that will be useful for the rest of my life.
I think coming in as a freshman, I was nervous about a lot of things. I didn't really know the school, and then being in this job, I got to know a lot of people from different backgrounds and from different age ranges that maybe in the beginning I would have been too scared to talk to or ask questions about. But it was just such a safe and welcoming environment that I was able to get a lot of information and advice, and it was just an excellent support group.
Working in the library is one of the best jobs on campus, I have to say. I'm a little biased, but no matter what classes I'm taking, I can come back to the library and have the same people and the same faces and, the same work environment and not have the constant change. Working at the library has been the steady thing since I was a freshman here, so that's really nice to have that sort of family at the library.
Did you know that the library is one of the university's largest employers? In any given term, we have over 300 students working across all 8 library branches. Each has its own area of specialty and unique collection. 6 of them are located on the Eugene campus. The Knight Library, our largest, is located in the southwest corner of campus where 68% of our student employees work. You will find them serving in a wide variety of positions, including everything from lending services to technical support to book restoration. The Math Library, located inside Fenton Hall, can be found near the East 13th entrance to campus. Here, 10 to 15 students provide free math homework assistance. Student assistants also work at the circulation desk, page and shelf books, scan articles for interlibrary loan, and perform other library duties. The Architecture and Allied Arts Library, commonly known as the AAA Library, is located at the heart of campus in Lawrence Hall. Student employees here assist with all normal library processes, but specialize in scanning, printing, and design software assistance. The Allen Price Science Commons and Research Library neighbors the AAA library and is located in the basement of Onyx Bridge. Here, student assistants check out loads of organic chemistry textbooks, laptops, whiteboards, video games, and game consoles. The John E. Jakewell Law Library is located in the Knight Law Center on the corner of 15th and Agate. Peer research assistants in this library work at the reference desk, helping with legal research and providing other research assistance for law faculty. In technical services, students help preserve law library materials, process mail, label books, and update item records. The Global Scholars Hall Library Commons is located on the edge of campus. Students working in the GSH Library Commons answer reference questions, check in and check out books, troubleshoot classroom technologies, and work on special projects. Going further afield, we have a library in the Oregon Institute of Marine Biology, located at Charleston on the Oregon coast. Student assistants here work approximately 10 hours per week in the Lloyd and Dorothy Rippey Library, processing intra-branch transfers, summit loans, and interlibrary loan requests, among other tasks. Finally, the UO Portland Library and Learning Commons can be found in the historic White Stag block of downtown Portland. Our student assistants here staff the checkout desk and reference desk, process Summit and ILL loans, help with shelf reading and shifting, and handle digital equipment and DVD loans. In all these locations, student workers fill a huge variety of positions.
So on a typical day, I'll get here in the morning and there will be different jobs or research that we need to do. We will get a sequence of photos, generally it's by decade, and we will mark off the spot that they want research, that they want proof of how it's changed over the years.
We process newspapers where after they've been filmed, we process the film that then gets transported up into the library archives.
I depend on students not just for being a warm body and filling like a window at a print shop, but they bring all the context from their classes and their areas of expertise that like I'm completely clueless about.
Checking out books to people, answering questions, getting holds, helping people place holds or book rooms, helping them understand the resources that we have in the library.
I take photos of events in the library. I create content for social media and for our Instagram accounts. I create content for the stock image library and also the metadata for the stock image library.
Our students, because they're students, they have the background and a perspective that we don't have, and so we value their knowledge and their input into the situations here in the library, and we ask their advice often.
I do a lot of assisting patrons. I help them access materials that we have in the library and also materials that we have access to through Summit and ILL.
We do all kinds of research help. We help students, faculty, public do research, and that's in person, over the phone, and over our electronic chat.
Students at CMET are the front line of support. They're the front-facing piece of our day-to-day operations.
I do a lot of on-call work with professors, so if they have any trouble with their audio and video in the classrooms, I'll go through there and make sure that everything's working correctly and troubleshoot any issues that they have. I do anything from checking out equipment to students to working on AV, and I also work for the audio and video team here.
Students are essential for the operations of special collections and university archives. Our students are helping us manage those requests, they're helping us pull materials, and we wouldn't be able to do that without our talented student workers.
Even though each of you will be working in different units and performing a wide range of duties, your work directly contributes to the library's mission. In order to get the most out of your professional experience, remember and practice these key guidelines. Clear communication. Communicating clearly and respectfully is a vital skill that you will cultivate in your time at the U of O libraries. You will meet faculty, staff, students, scholars, and community members from diverse backgrounds who are counting on your expertise and approachability. You may also strengthen your written communication through professional correspondence and other job-related writing projects. Take advantage of opportunities to hone these skills. Being an excellent communicator can benefit you for a lifetime. Critical thinking. We don't just want warm bodies at the desks. We want individuals who care about the quality of their work. Taking the initiative to reevaluate workflows and other procedures demonstrates critical thinking and will be recognized by your supervisor. If you can identify something that could be improved, let us know. We always seek to advance our current system, and in many ways, you are most intimately connected with our patrons, being one yourself. Complex problem solving. Your work ethic defines you in the professional setting. Showing effort and taking the initiative to address difficult situations or problems makes an impact. Supervisors will notice your dedication and performance. This will affect a future reference later on, so keep that in mind as you're working. Take advantage of challenges as opportunities to learn new things and build new skills. Ability to work in teams. Impressions on coworkers matter. You have no idea who will be an important reference in the future or who you could be interacting with in the library. Don't jeopardize a future reference by being unpleasant to others, whether they are coworkers or patrons. Moreover, being able to work in teams is an essential skill that employers need. Respect is the key to working with others. Make the most of practicing teamwork with others in your job now to prepare you for your future career.
We work on such a variety of different projects that we're really able to match students with projects that meet their academic and career interests and goals. But of course, along this process, they also gain communication skills, problem-solving skills, working in teams and working individually, all of the kind of qualities that you would want to gain going into the workforce.
I think a lot of people also really like the sort of foundations and principles of libraries, which are kind of inherently a wonderful democratic sort of common good. I think a lot of people feel good about working during their college years at that part of the university, because it's sort of people talk about the library as the heart of the university, and I think a lot of people feel that that's true. From my own experience, having been here as a supervisor 7 years now, we love working with our student workers, and as I said, we try to keep people as long as possible. We try to make people happy. We try to be responsive to what they need. And we definitely try to give them as much training and professional development as we can while we have them. So.
Well, I think that working in lending services has been really important for a lot of our students in so many different ways. The skills that they learn can really carry them over, once they graduate into the real world or to their career. Some things that come into mind include teamwork, because our students really have to learn to work in groups or with other people. Leadership, because a lot of the folks that we have, they get promoted throughout the ranks, and so they kind of have to learn to delegate tasks or to lead other people. Customer service is a really big aspect of working in lending services. We interact with so many people on a day-to-day basis, and being able to figure out what people need and help them get that is huge at the department.
We truly appreciate all that you do and the essential role you play in library operations. On behalf of all of our student supervisors at the U of O Libraries, welcome. We hope you have a fantastic year.
As you can see, student employees play an indispensable role in the UO Libraries and the University of Oregon scholarly community. Congratulations on becoming a part of such an accomplished team. As the Dean of Libraries and Philip H. Knight Chair, I would like to thank you in advance for your important contributions to our workplace. I encourage you to make the most of the opportunities that await you this academic year, both on the job and in the classroom. And remember, even though you work here now, you're still a library patron. Please continue to ask us about what the UO Libraries can do for you.